Hello friends. So today, sorry that just kind of looked funny. Off, it's not symmetrical. Today I'm going to be working on some remix stuff, probably the fly stack thing, setting up tooling and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll just share my screen. Let's see, I want centered up and going to get my tasks in. So supplemental tooling to stacks, that's probably going to take longer than this if I had to be honest with myself. No, not 5 minutes. Definitely more than 5 minutes. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get flowing. Why wait? We're starting right now. Here, let me start flow.
Let's flow.
Let's flow. Here we are. Boom. Is that the right camera? Let's use the nice camera. There we go. Okay. So we'll just move this over. I was in remix fly stack. Yeah, there we go. And who knows where I was, where I left off? I do. I was having trouble with CI working. The Cypress tests were struggling. Not just in CI though, also locally. So that's good at least. Unfortunately though, they seem to work in headed mode and don't work in headless mode. So that is a bit of an issue. So we'll run it in headed mode really quick. Actually, you know what? I also need to get the database running. But let's run an update really quick. We'll just reflush everything. Get rid of the package lock, all this stuff. Okay. Roll up plug and inject is no longer maintained. I wonder what's using that. That's coming from remix run. We've got node modules polyfill. Huh, interesting. Huh, that is interesting. Okay, so let's run our test, our end-to-end test suite here. Oh, right, of course we got to get the database running. Docker compose up, run that in the background. And when that's ready, which should be pretty soon, hopefully. Oh, try it again. There we go. And oh, right, I always forget this in case folks are wanting to say something. Test, our end-to-end test. There we go. Ooh, new pinned chat. Oh, that's fancy. You can now pin messages to the top of your live chat. Oh, all right, nice. Before
I'm guessing you got distracted.
No, this is part of, well, sort of, I don't know, but I'm gonna say no. Before you ask, check the description. And pin, there we go. Fancy. That doesn't really seem to do anything, but we'll see. Maybe it helps before somebody asks what font I'm using and stuff. Because that happens a lot. There it is. Now it looks pinned. Okay. So we've got Cypress up and going. Let's run our smoke test. That'll pull up Chrome. Version 98. Holy smokes. Hey there, Coding with Lewis. Happy Monday to you too, my friend. People wonder why I don't just use Cypress for everything. Okay, so this is working. I think that test does work. This is the test that breaks, and it breaks before here. So, yeah, it's hitting this, and then coming, or it, like this redirects you to the home page. And so looking for the no notes yet is the thing that blows up because we were not successfully logged in. So now if I do the same thing, just run it headlessly, yeah, my friends, Cypress is great, but sitting here waiting for 2 tests to run for many seconds is not great. This is this is why I don't use Cypress for everything. Hey, there we go. 2 passing. All right, maybe it's just a weird thing. I think I've had this work locally before, and it was like flaky. So we'll commit this update stuff and push that, but then we're gonna run it. Oh, I had a change. Whoops. We'll just flush everything again. Yeah, I did change something. I can't remember what it was. But we will try this again.
NPM is done.
There we go. And now we'll run the headless test again. Wow, that was quite a ways. While this is waiting, somebody's asking me how I'm doing. I am recovering. I'm assuming you're asking about the accident that was 3 weeks ago. Recovering faster than expected, but slower than I'd like. So yeah, I've got a big, huge scar right here now because of the surgery, which is always fun. Yeah, so that failed this time around. Who knows why? Not me. That's super annoying. This is so frustrating. This is I wouldn't say it's a simple test. I mean, we are testing authentication and everything. Find by role, link, name, notes. Did we get redirected to what? Why is notes show? Okay, here. You know what? Let's try running the build first. I think we may actually need to do that. Oh, right. I have a console log for the cookie. Yeah, that's a mistake. Need to get rid of that. We've got videos and screenshots. Okay, there we go. 404 not found. Yep, that is correct. That's good. That actually is a good thing because we don't want to have the tests available unless I say enable test routes. So yeah, you don't want to have that test route available. Okay, something's going on. Here we go. Nope. Yeah, I bet it has broken by now in CI too. Yep, totally busted. I am not sure why, but I can't get hung up on this. We'll have to come back to this later because this is super annoying. Maybe somebody else can help me figure out why this is busted. Yeah, boy, that stinks. All right, so what we're gonna do now is set up a testing environment. So, yeah, we've got ignored route files. We want those tests, but I'm fine with that. That's fine. And actually, you know what? Another thing we're gonna do is start out CSS. So let people co-locate their CSS files if they want to. That makes it nice for folks. And actually, yeah, I got the cache directory in the right spot. That's good. Let's get this out of here. That should be not set explicitly. Okay, and let's see. Did I already install all those things? Hold on a second. I thought I sort of did. Nope. Okay. So I do have testing remix repo that has a lot of this stuff set up. So I'm going to borrow some of this stuff. So vtest config paths, vtest, JS DOM. Should we try Happy DOM? Heard of it. I've never used it, but I hear that it's great. Here, let's see what vtest dev. See their guide. Adding. Yeah, my dog's barking. I think there's somebody at the door. Yeah, dropping off a package. It's a cord, charging cord for my wife's phone. Pretty sure I shouldn't have to have Happy DOM installed though. So, yeah, let's do D, vtest, yeah, okay, so I don't want to install that if I can help it. Bring in plugin React and all the testing library, React user event and just DOM. And I think that's everything. Yeah. Okay. Let's bring all those things in. And then, where's our test script? This is going to be vtest. And let's bring our vtest config here. I don't know why this is so mad. Maybe if I reload. I thought I installed vtest. Vtest. Oh, whoops. Uninstall vt and yeah. Vtest. There we go. Okay, cool. So now it's happy. Good stuff. Now this instead of other, we're going to call this test, except that's a file. Test. There we go. Setup test env ts. This just imports testing library just DOM. Okay, great. So with that now I can go to routes and let's do a simple one really quick. We'll say logout.test.tsx. Well, just TS. Yeah, just TSX everything. Unable to detect jest version. Please ensure jest is installed. Set it explicitly. Yeah. Is there like a link to where I can learn how to set it explicitly? Because we don't have jest installed. We have vtest installed. That's version. Setting jest version. ESLint. No, we want settings. Okay, and this is complaining because, right. So we're going to import from logout loader and action. And let's just look at the loader. Should just redirect. Loader should redirect to a home page. And this is async. Response equals await loader. And this is complaining because, and now this is complaining because request context params. And okay, cool. Probably an abstraction in there hiding, but we don't need to worry about it right now. Expect response header. Come on, response. Let's see. If not response, instance of response through new. Here, actually, port variant. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Now we don't have to do an if statement. That's what it's complaining about. Variant. This is because loaders can also return objects will be serialized, and yeah, it's kind of annoying. Expect response dot headers dot let's see, get location to be slash. Here we go. No, I don't want to. I want to see if we can use Happy DOM instead. No, okay. Okay, I guess we do have to install that. Okay, ouch. Oops, that was a mistake. Okay. Okay. Request is not defined. Oh, right. We also need import remix run. Let's see, is it serve global? Ah, shoot, I can't remember. Is it dev? It's not going to be dev. Node globals. There we go. Sweet. Good news. So we can get a simple test going, and test action should log out or clear the cookie, the auth cookie. Okay, and then we do the same nonsense here. except with the action. And we'll do the invariant for the response. Expect response headers get set cookie to be blah. I don't know what it's going to be, so I'll just try that. Should probably run in watch mode. Is there, why is watch mode not working? Okay. That is strange. It's the same. So for some reason, it's just running once and then exiting. Huh. Here, what if we comment this out? Maybe it's because it's got a failing test. That would be strange. ZSH abort. Huh. Well, that's super annoying. I don't want to take the time to figure out why that's not working. Spent a half hour working on something that just resolved itself later, and that was so annoying. Okay, anyway, so this is complaining because, yeah, this. So we need to be able to parse the cookie. Cookie, parse cookie. Okay, cool. And so we'd expect this dot session to be empty. Yeah, cool. Okay. Yep, that's it. Something like that, anyway. So we've got simple tests. Those tests are easy. The tricky one is, yeah, they're components. Those ones are trickier. Let's see. You know what? We should update all this to do yeah, what we really should. Hold on. Yeah. You know what we really should do? So we should have a list detail UI. I mean, the thing is, most people are just going to delete all this, or at least the notes portion. And we're not here to teach you how to do it. Yeah, by the time you've set this up, you're not here to learn, you're here to work. So it's okay to not demonstrate this beyond just like, here's a simple, here's where you get started, here's how you write a test. Yeah, and things get kind of interesting when we start talking about Prisma. Unit test Prisma. How do people mock out Prisma? How to write tests for Prisma with Docker. Yeah, probably because they actually don't mock out Prisma. Yeah, see, I'm thinking that if you want to write tests for this logic, those are going to be your end-to-end tests. Your unit tests are really for just smaller things. So even this is probably, like, I mean, it's already tested by our end-to-end tests. We already have support for all of this stuff. So maybe I should just delete this. I'm just thinking, is there anything that I can test? I don't explain what I'm doing. I'm here to work, and you're welcome to watch, but I'm not gonna. I need to get work done, so I don't explain things. Sorry, honey. I'm not here for you. You're here for me. That's basically what that amounts to. Yeah, you're welcome, Jens, for doing dark mode. I prefer dark mode over. I have this giant light shining in my eyes, and it hurts my eyes. But the things that I do so that I can have this nice screen behind me. Okay. Yeah. So none of this is really super suited for unit tests either. See, because we can't even. We'd have to mock out use matches too. Yeah, and all this stuff is covered by our end-to-end. Yeah, this stuff, there's not really anything useful to test in any of these. So I think we're not going to have a unit test. What happens if I do this and vtest? Yeah, no test files found. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, we can have it set up. Maybe we'll just have a simple example. Let me see these styles, this app. Yeah, okay. So we're going to delete those. We're going to have a components, or you know what? I don't need, no, we're just going to put this in the README. Testing and to end, or Cypress vtest, or the test in this project use we use Cypress for our end-to-end tests in this project. You'll find those in the Cypress directory. Simply create a new file, or as you add features or new pages, add a file in the Cypress E2E directory for your feature to so either add a file or add to an existing file or create a new file. Okay, as you add new pages or add or make changes. To test your changes. We use testing library Cypress for selecting elements on the page semantically, and that's awesome. That is not what I wanted to do, but oh well. Testinglibrary.com Cypress. Okay. For lower level tests of utilities and individual components, we use vtest. Let's see, one other thing. To run these tests in development, run npm run test e2e dev, which will start the server or the dev server for the app as well as the Cypress client. Make sure the database is running in Docker as described above. We have a utility for testing authenticated features without having to go through the login flow. Login. You are now logged in as a new user. Okay, cool. Okay, for lower level tests, devote requirements, we use vtest. We have DOM specific assertion helpers via testing library just DOM. Oh, and I should say also ESLint, linting, and okay. And yeah, this probably should be linked. Just DOM. I don't know if that takes me where I want to go. It does. Nice. Did I get that in time? I didn't. Oh well. Yep. Okay. Do the short URL in case we ever decide to change that. I don't know if there's anything else we need to say about that. This project uses TypeScript. It's recommended to get TypeScript set up for your editor to get really great in editor, to get a really great editor experience with type checking and auto complete. To run type checking across the whole project, use npm run type check. Okay, and then linting. This project uses ESLint for linting. That is configured in ESLint rc.js. ESLint rc.js, yeah. Okay, cool. Now let's put formatting in there. BuzzEgg said JustDom has types just hard-coded, so you'll get global type conflicts with vtest. That is a bummer. I'm guessing there's an issue for that. I'll check that. And if not, then I will report it. Yep, there it is. Let's see what the vtest folks say about this. Definitely an easier way to do that, but yeah, what are the conflicts? Let's see if I've got those. Run type check. Doesn't look like I've, oh, yep, there we go. Got a bunch. Yikes. Looks like just having vtest with remix is going to give me trouble. Huh. So yeah, remix run dev has something for .css. And Vite has something for CSS. And of course Vite is coming from vtest, I suppose. Yeah, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, we basically need to disable Vite or exclude Vite. So let's see, tsconfig, exclude, node modules, Vite. See if that does any good. Okay, no, that does not seem to do any good. Maybe, do I need to... Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, no dice. So we may just have to uh, yeah, I don't know.
Your break is coming up. Begin to come out of flow.
Well, maybe I'll figure it out during the break. I'm thinking I may just have to disable lib type checks, which I'm not sure what the negative implications of that. No skip lib check. Here, actually, it said something. Skip lib check. See more.
Take a break.
Give me just a second, and then I will take the break. Huh. Yeah, so with this, if I go to root tsx and I'm importing some CSS, this has got multiple definitions, one for Vite, and then if I say skip lib check, then I come over here. It still shows me those definitions, but what is this? Still a string. I don't know. Maybe that's okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, I think that's what we're gonna go with. So we need to have we need to have at least one test. Is there like a... Well, I'll come back to this, but we need to have at least one test so that vtest can find it and run it. So that's what we'll do when we get back. We have 90 people watching now. I'm going to be surprised to see how many people are watching after the break. 5-minute break. We'll see you soon. All right, we're back. We're down to 78. So 12 of you left. Just kidding. It's fine. I don't actually care that much. I mean, I care a little bit, but no, I don't actually. So let's figure out some way to test something so that we can have a vtest test. I also like doing types instead of interfaces, and since this is my project, we get to do it my way. I'm not going to answer why. I am here to work. Okay. There's not like a lot of logic in here that you'd care to test, and all of this is covered already. I suppose this. We could do some validation stuff, because join and log in have the same validation logic. So let's do that. Utils. Actually, we've got utils. Validate is a login form. Username or email, password. Let's get rid of some of this stuff we don't need. Okay, and in both of these cases, we're returning JSON with the errors and the status and whatnot. So instead, instead what I think we want to do is an object of errors. Let's see. Errors, email, string, and password, string. Yeah, do the same thing for our password. So then we can say, let's re-export that, right? Validate login form with our email and password. It's gonna not be happy with that. So here we need to say, what are these types? They're form, data entry value, or null. Let's just call these unknown. Errors equals that, and here we can say if object dot, no, that's stupid. Let's see. Yeah, no, that's has error. There we go. Okay, so please don't repeatedly copy paste the same message over and over again, or you will get removed. Stop. Okay. So now we've got errors, and that can be an object of errors or it can be null. And if there are errors, then we'll do this. There we go. And now this is complaining. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Hey, Don, let's not do that. That's not nice. We don't say mean things to people. Or at least we try not to. I sometimes say mean things, and that's not good, but try not to say mean things. Man, I don't know how to handle this. See, but if it gets past errors, then I know that email is now a string. Because otherwise, yeah, I don't think there's any way for me to say, hey, this code all verifies that it's what it's supposed to be. See, that's a TypeScript abstraction limitation. And this isn't an invariant thing. It's not an assertion function. It's just an early return. And in Remix, this is, yeah, typically you can throw, but yeah, that's not the way this is going to work here. Okay, let's do this. I don't want to bring in Zod. So instead of validate login form, yeah, validate, it's a fine name. But what we're going to do, yeah, object.keys would work. That's sufficient. But what we're going to do is we're going to return an object that has errors and it has fields, email and password. And so by this time we know, also now it says property unknown. I'm going to refactor this. I don't like this. Okay, so here, email is a string. Yeah, we're good. Okay, cool. And so then we just do fields. And errors can actually be that. And we can say has error. Yep. In fact, we don't need that. Okay, cool. So now over here, we can say errors, fields. And actually, we do need the fields anyway in our action data. So that's good. And it has error. Okay. And now fields and fields dot password. Let's do this. Yeah, this isn't going to be happy, so I need to fix this even further. Because I need to be able to say, if it doesn't have an error, then fields is 100% not optional. These values are not optional. Yeah. So what I need is for fields to be this. Okay, so how does that... just got to make TypeScript happy about this. I mean, TypeScript isn't wrong. It's just that, yeah, here, let's do this. Yeah, Don, even if it is a bot, we still want to use kind words because other people are reading what you're writing. If you were just talking directly to the bot, nobody else is listening, then go wild. Yell at the computer all you like. But when other people are watching, not everybody knows that it's just a bot. And maybe it's not. Maybe it's just somebody like really wanted me to show them how to do this thing and they were copy pasting it. I don't know. Okay, so if we yeah, if it has error, then we return this. Otherwise, return. Try not explicitly typing fields. Yeah, if I don't, then it's not going to like this. So what I'm going to do, I mean, Zod makes all of this so easy, so maybe I should just bring in Zod. The thing that concerns me about that is, yeah. So I'm a fan of Zod, but not everybody is. Okay. Let me double check something. Yeah, so like this is what I'm thinking of. Bundlephobia tells me that Zod is big. Whoop, not Zob. Zod. So it'd be a real shame to send that to the browser. But it sure would simplify things. And then of course other people are showing me this super JSON thing that is built on top of Zod. They did not check this against dark mode, apparently. Hey, this is fun. I made the all contributor spec, so it's always fun to see these tables. Yeah, I don't think super JSON is what I need, but Zod. So like what we've got right now in our notes, so we just say the data is the loader data. Oh, it's Logan. Hey, Logan. Yeah, Logan, I like your comment. I feel the same way. I love Zod. I think it's awesome. I'm concerned about how big it is. But really, the thing is, like, what are these stacks? These stacks are, we're going to get you up and running, not with something minimal, but with something like real. We've got a freaking database and login and everything. We're making decisions for you. And I'm adding testing and everything. So we are going to have opinions about the best way to build this stuff. Ryan might not like it. Seems to think that tiny invariant is all that you need. But I disagree. I think that Zod helps a huge amount. Good to hear that you like Zod. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna use Zod. I think it's worth it. So, Zod. That will drastically simplify lots of this stuff. And when we're all done, I think we'll probably it'll simplify it enough that I won't have anything to unit test, which is the reason I started doing this in the first place. So we'll see what happens with that. But I'm pretty sure we're not going to need to unit test anything. Oh well. Okay, so let's see. I mean, then we could go further and have the TS to Zod tool to generate our Zod models from the Prisma models. What's that? Zod TS to Zod thing? I'm not sure. Yep, there it is. Generate Zod schemas. TS to Zod Prisma. Maybe somebody's already done this. Yeah, Logan, we could just keep it on the back end, but what I really like doing is I like saying on the front end right here, you know, where's the loader? Loader data. Oh, right, this one doesn't have anything. No, I'm on the join. I want to be able to say loader data.parse. That's what I want to do. That's awesome, because then you get runtime checking and you get type safety. You don't even need this. That's what I want to be able to do. So, yeah, we'll see. Let's see, Prisma. Yeah, nothing about Prisma in here. Let's check. Yeah, Prisma. Issues. Nobody said anything about PrismaNet yet. That is actually a surprise. What I'm thinking is you point this to the Prisma generated types. So after you generate Prisma, you generate the Zod definitions or whatever. Should be sweet. Not sure it's totally necessary though, so I'm not going to do that part. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. I just noticed something in Bonophobia. What? Boo! All right, I was just there. Okay, anyway, we're back here. Let's go to the join page here. And yeah, we don't care about the loader function. Here, and actually, you know what? We can do require user ID. And that'll redirect for us. Right? Goes to /login. That's where we want to go. Boom. I'm on that join. Hold on a second. Oh, right. No. This is not what we want. If they are logged in, then we redirect them to the home page. That's right. Nope, that's good. Okay. So Yeah, I've done this before twice on the stream, and now I can't ever remember the way that I've done it, where I like it. Where am I? I'm looking for... Sorry, I just noticed in Discord I got a couple unread messages. Looking for from Kent Sudans Zod. That is super not helpful. So, Kent Sudans. Why is that? That is not working. I'm so confused by this. I'll never be able to find it if the search doesn't work. This is so frustrating. I don't want to have to rebuild this for the last time. Okay, this is the last time. Eventually we will have a final example, or this will be the example, and I'll know how to do this without having to rethink about it every time. Okay, so we're going to have a const action data, which will be our Zod. Oh wait, I gotta import Zod. Import star as Z from Zod. And we're gonna have, yeah, oh, you know what? Somebody made it a pull request on Zod. Where is Zod? There it is. Colin Hacks. Pretty sure I was mentioned in it. Oh, right. Yeah, I don't care about that. No, there was a flatten, maybe. Yes, I think this is it. What the devil? Yeah, okay. I think this is it. Because there was not always a type for this. But now I think there is error handling. Type safety with safe parse. I think that's what they added. Yeah. Infer flattened errors. Yep, there we go. Yes, that's what I want. Okay, cool. So we've got our form data is z.object email string password string, and then our errors will be z.infer something something, infer flattened errors. Oh wait, why is that not seeming to work? Form data equals z infer type of form data. Why is that happening now? Oh. Okay, cool. And we need to turn this off because this is actually okay, what we're doing. So ESLint. Having a type the same name as a variable is totally fine. Oh, there hasn't been a release with the new types. Man, that's really unfortunate. When can we expect a release of this? My friends, automate your releases. One of these days, maybe I'll convince Ryan and Michael and everybody here at Remix to automate the Remix releases. But in my eyes, as soon as something is merged, why not just release it? You got like a bajillion numbers. Just release it. Let it go. If you want to batch a couple of things up together, make a branch, merge them to that branch, and then when that branch is merged, then you release it. It just automatically release all the time. Get really good tests, which we have. Thank you, Logan. And just release it all the time. That's what I like. Okay, well, that is really unfortunate. Yeah, when are those released? The last release we had was, whoa, way back in October. Holy smokes. Dang it. How complicated is this? Can I vendor this? Nope. I mean, yeah, maybe. I don't want that to be in our starter. That's stupid. Dang it. Yeah, I could copy it. Holy smokes, that thing's huge. We're on line 52. Type of flattened error. It's all this, except we don't need to export that. Yeah, okay. Let's just try it out right here. And then they say infer flattened errors is this type of flattened error. What is this formed errors? Form errors, that's interesting. But we just care about the flattened ones, so we don't need that second one. Oh, check Discord. Thanks, Logan. Let's stick this right here. Okay. Yeah, so that is that. And this is complaining because it does not satisfy the constraint. Yeah. Okay. Here, let's reload. ESLint doesn't like it when you change the ESLint config. All right, ESLint, you're complaining because it's already defined, but I turned that off. Is that a different thing? No redeclare. Delete the form data type. Well, I need it, I think. I will need it eventually, but it's fine. It totally is fine. This is actually what they recommend in the docs, to have a type as the same name as the constant. The cool thing about this is then I can say object from entries. I can say safe parse. Boom. I guess I don't need the type. Thought I needed the type. Maybe I don't. I'm pretty sure I need to do that for the loaders though. Okay, so then, and actually we have a return to, which is zstring optional. And so now form data.
You're halfway through.
I'm halfway through. I don't know about that. Here, actually, this is going to be our result. If result.success, or if not result success, then return, yeah, just basically this. Result dot error flatten. But I do still want the fields. Okay, let's get that out of my face. Yeah, man, this is so annoying because I know I've solved this before. And I don't want to have to engage my brain to solve it again. What I need is, I need to get all the errors, but also I need to get the fields. I know I've got a PR. I wonder how far I got on that PR. Or it's not a PR actually, it's just a branch for the Zod example. Okay. So Zod errors can be generated thanks to that type. Okay, and then my action data is going to be the login fields and the Zod errors. Okay, so I don't need to do the Zod errors thing, I think. Because the action data, well, I do need the action data because I want to parse it over here. Okay, but let's create this bad request thing. Let's just grab all this, we'll make changes. So then we want to have our redirect to the string optional. Okay, and then there are field errors. Wait, no, the whole Zod errors thing is going to be... Now that's interesting, because here I want to make an action data object that has all of those properties on it so that I can do a runtime check on the client side. Yeah, okay. So we are going to keep this. I think we're going to ditch this for now. I don't think that I can get away with not having an actual runtime object for all of this stuff. Okay. I think I might have to move my chat back to my Discord because I'm just getting so many random... I don't know what this is. yeah, I got this other developer phantom person. I don't know, like random people just coming in, asking completely random questions. I'm here to work. I have connection, like ways to contact me, and you can use those ways to contact me. I'm here to work, and I'm happy to have folks help me. You're helping me stay focused, and people say thank you for streaming because it's helpful to them, and I like doing that. But when it's so distracting with a lot of different questions, that's when I think, oh, maybe I'll just go back to the Discord, because then people have to go through a bot and everything, so they know what they're here for, rather than just random interruptions and stuff and spam. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Anyway, so here on this, what I did was all of this. Let's just grab all that. So we get our form data, turn that into entries, into our fields. We parse those, and if it's successful or if it's not successful, then we send a bad request with those fields. I feel like people are trolling me now. It's missing the following properties. I don't, you're fine. I understand. A lot of people will stream and they're like engaging with their community and stuff. That's not why I stream. And so it's not on you, it's on me for looking at the comments. I should probably just, you know what, that's what I'm gonna do. If you wanna comment, that's great. I'd love for you to comment. We're gonna do that in my Discord. So I will share a link to that. So you're welcome to join me in the comments on Discord. I just can't get distracted by YouTube chat. So I just closed it. Where is it? So the channel that you're looking for, if you do want to come over to Discord, you're going to go to Meetups, and it's the KCD Meetup is what it's called. And you know what? I'm going to even go and say we are starting. So, chat here, YouTube, live comments are hard and distracting. And I don't mind if you want to talk about what I'm working on, and like that helps. But I'm here to work. If you want, I do like answer people's questions, and I'm happy to do that at a specified time on Fridays. So join me for office hours on Fridays. I am not here to answer questions now. Okay, moving on. So why is this getting angry? Because fields is missing username and password. Oh, right, because this isn't username and password. This should be email. That's my login fields. Let's get rid of this. Let's go over here. We'll get rid of all this garbage. And you know, at some point, I'm gonna have to take a look at Remix form Zod. Somebody has a, is it this one? Remix validated form that does like all of this stuff.
Your break is coming up. Begin to come out of flow.
Take a break.
Boy, it sure sounds nice. I don't know. After the break, I'm going to look at this. I don't know. Like, part of me is like, oh, do we want to just bring a bunch of abstractions for people to learn that they may not need? I don't think so. I mean, use is submitting is probably not something we really want. But yeah. Yeah. Sure, I can paste a copy of this whole thing. Here you go. Oh, and it looks like it's sending as that. So feel free to take that. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break. We'll see you in a bit. That's just me. That was the wrong screen. Here you go. Break time. So yeah, I'm not sure I understand why fields is saying it's email and password. They're right there. They're literally, it says it's missing email and password, but it literally is right there. I think I know what's going on. Ah, yeah, okay. That makes sense. So what did I do in the example? Was that ever happy? Maybe I never got it to be happy about that. Or maybe it was, maybe that I had built that before we supported file upload, and so it was just string or null, and it was okay with that somehow. We do need to return the fields though, for the like JavaScript hasn't loaded yet case. Yeah, we need to have those fields returned so that we can default value and everything. So basically what I want is I want the fields that are available. So like maybe they gave me the email but not the password, and so that's why validation failed, but they gave me the email, so let's at least give them the email. Man, this is starting to get really stupid. Like it's a pretty simple login form, so it's what's the best non-stupid way to do this? I mean, it's easy to do. It's not like it's a hard thing to do. I'm just trying to think of like this is going to be the template that everybody's going to use. They're going to follow these patterns. I want to make sure that I'm recommending good ones. Or at least, yeah, the best ones. Often when you're programming, you don't need the best, you just need something that's good enough. But when you're making a template that everybody's going to use, it matters a lot more to have the best. And yeah, I could just go use that remix form validator thing. Remix validated form. It sure does look nice. Just not sure that I want to have everybody like recommend this necessarily. See, because now you're not using remix form, you're using this other thing, and you're using these form inputs. I guess that's just like the components, but yeah, it just is adding a bunch of stuff. We're not going to do that. No, not going to do it. Jens, you're asking me about my node versions. You could ask that in office hours. That's why I moved to Discord, man. See here. Working on Docker support for Volta. No, I'm not gonna. That's outside of what we're gonna do for the stacks. Why did I just say Discord? Result. Data, email, password, redirect to. Oh, return to is actually what this is called. Just kidding, it is redirect to. It's okay, Jens. Seriously, you're fine. I just thought it was kind of funny. Okay, well let's make this happy at least. Let's get rid of this. So yeah, I guess we don't need the type. No, we do need the type. It's right there. So yeah, this is just ESLint not being able to realize that I've turned this off. I turned it off. No redeclares turned off. ESLint is so slow. Holy smokes. I didn't realize I didn't have ESLint ignore. Okay, duplicate key of rules. Ah, well, that'll do it. There it is, right there. Okay, that fixed that. That's nice at least. Okay, and this is complaining probably because if errors show is available, then... Oh, right, we changed the structure here. So field errors. Wait, what? Errors. Dot field errors. There we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. Getting rid of some red stuff to distract me while I try to not think about that. There's got to be a way with Zod to say, parse as much of this as you can. That's what I need. This is complaining because this is going to be form, or yeah, errors. Form errors. There we go. Now this is all going to be mad. Okay. And this is mad because missing fields, right? And it's also gonna be mad about that. Okay, well, we've gotten pretty close. So now there's just, is there a way with Zod to say, parse as much of this as you can, result dot error dot Yeah, part of me is starting to think maybe we should get rid of Zod and just go back to my own thing. Especially if they don't release since October. Like, that is not good. It's been months. And it's like basic release stuff. Like, it's not like a huge thing. I mean, maybe they are working on a huge thing. I don't know. I'm feeling guilty right now. Could have been nicer earlier. Sorry for anybody that I was mean to. I don't know what to do. Parse don't validate. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is just like a thought piece on functional approach. Okay. Okay, so let's look at what this would be. Get fields. When you've got an object that is a record of string and form data entry value. I wonder, here, fields as, yeah, it's okay. No, okay, it's not okay with that. Okay, so in that case, you know, partial, do they have a partial? Nope. And now it's okay with this. Is it okay with this? Okay. Doesn't seem like it should be okay with that, but I'm fine with it. It works. Okay, well. So this was on the join, sign up. Yeah, it blows up. Who knows why? It looks like that was a client-side thing. Oh, right, I know what's going on. Invalid type, yeah, this is our action parsing thing. So action data is gonna be either an object, and this is optional. There we go. That's interesting. So we got an error. This is happening client side. Okay, so huh. From the look of it, it was upset about, oh, I'm on slow 3G. The email or something. Success true, email is this thing, password is that, redirect to. Right, I'm creating a user that already exists. We should probably handle this. Yeah, unique constraint, yeah. I thought I already had a user in there. DB, or Prisma, DB, migrate, reset. Oh. What is it called? Migrate, dev, reset. I can't remember. Deploy, that's what I want. I think it's force. No, yeah. Push, force. Just can't remember. I want to reset everything. I forgot how to do that. This is just updating the schema. It's not changing all my data. I can't remember how to do what I'm trying to do. Maybe seed. There we go. I think that works. Except it would have told me, right? Like that, hey, studio. We got 41 users in there. How do I reset the database? Dang it. Prisma reset DB. I can't remember how to do this. In fact, I think it's in my workflow. This is so stupid. Why am I spending time on this? Migrate. Yeah, Prisma, migrate, reset, force. That's what I want to do. Great. There we go. Now if I run Prisma Studio, I'm going to have one user in there. Or none. Because it didn't seed. But it did seed. I don't know what's going on. That's stupid. I'm so tired of this. Anyway, coming back over here, if there is a user already in existence, then we probably should handle that case. Create user. Wait, here, const existing user. I mean, that probably should happen inside of create user, maybe. But then, yeah, okay. So let's do get user by email. Email string. Return away or Prisma user find unique, I think, email or where email. Export that thing. Let's get rid of these. Export. if there's an existing user, then we'll return JSON action or bad request fields and errors, form errors, or actually let's just do field errors email already in use. Oh, right, because those are not set to be optional. Okay. And if no user, that's not possible actually. Not with the way that we've written the code. User will always come back. I mean, it is possible that the types are messed up, but yeah, that's not going to happen. Okay, cool. Email already in use. That's good. I think we should be in a good spot, actually. So Cody at example.com. Sweet. Check your notes. Title, body. It all works. Okay. Ugh. That took a stupid long time. But I think I'm okay with this. We'll see. Ryan might be like, dude, Kent, this is so stupid. Just do it the simple way. And I'll be like, yeah, well, we can do it the simple way. But people are going to build a lot of forms, and having nice patterns that they can just continue as they go through that help them avoid, runtime errors. Like, see, we're doing runtime parsing. It's a good thing. Okay, so on top of that, we want to have our default. Here, I'll show you why. Here's why we want to do this. If we log out, log in, sign up, and then we say JavaScript failed to load for some reason. Hit join. It works. We get validation and stuff, but the entire form is cleared out. So for that reason, we're going to say default value action data dot fields dot email, and then we'll do the same thing for password. We'll do the same thing for return to, which I don't. This should be redirect to. And now we say Cody at example.com. We get all that stuff still in there. Now, there's probably an argument to be made for the password probably shouldn't be restored. But when you have JavaScript enabled, that's the experience that we have. And so may as well simulate that. See, Cody at example.com. Hit join, password's still there. So, I mean, unless you want to clear it out explicitly, then yeah, okay, we're good. And I'm looking at this now, thinking, It's kind of unfortunate that we had to repeat ourselves here. And even with that change, I don't think that we'll be able to do this. But there are, there's some code reuse we can do here, and then we could unit test that. And that's the whole reason that we did all this stuff. So let's make a components, login tsx. Yeah, even the bad request. No, we'll leave that where it is. Export. I think some of this stuff we could probably put yeah, this part will be duplicated. I can't really see any good reason to abstract this. I know how I could. There are two ways. You could make this a function and then check the return value. And if it's a response, then return the response, otherwise continue. Or you can make your function accept a callback. And if that callback happens, then you have the data. That's the way we used to do things before we had catch boundaries. This isn't really a catch boundary thing, so yeah. We could also use fetcher instead. Then we could put the whole action for both login and register in one thing. Or we could change the structure of our app to just be more like the Jokes app. Where you can have just different types, login or register. So it's just one form. There's no code sharing at all anyway. It's just one thing. And that's like a really common pattern. Sorry, I just noticed a bunch of comments in Discord here really quick, or messages. Okay, mark this as unread. How do I mark as unread? Here we go. I'll look at that later. Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm gonna actually, I think I'm gonna go for a hike. Not a real hike. I'm gonna go up to the mountains. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I had a meeting that was canceled, and so now I don't have anything this afternoon. My family's up skiing. I'm gonna go with them. my wife was like, hey, we can go grab a lunch while the kids are in ski lessons and stuff. It's a great idea. I have a meeting, sorry. I don't have a meeting anymore, so I'm going to take off. I'm feeling like pretty okay about this. I don't know. Yeah, it'll be good to leave this and come back later, decide what I want to do. So that's what we're going to do. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Sorry that I was kind of rude earlier. And I'll endeavor to do better. Hope you all are doing awesome, and we'll see you in the future. Bye.